All right, welcome to the Explainer. Today we're digging into a brand new protocol that's basically building the highways for a future where your AI does all the shopping for you.
Just imagine this for a second. You tell your AI, hey, get me tickets to that concert the second they go on sale, or find the absolute best flight and hotel deal for my vacation, and it just does it on its own. That's the whole dream of autonomous agents, right?
But, and this is a big but, there's a massive problem. Our entire online payment system, everything from checkout pages to fraud detection, it's all built on one single simple assumption. A human is always there, physically clicking buy.
Okay, let's really get into this. This whole idea of a human in the loop, that's the absolute bedrock of e-commerce. But these new autonomous AI agents, the ones that can act all by themselves, they're about to completely shatter that foundation. Yeah, at the very heart of the problem is this human-in-the-loop assumption. Every single security system we have relies on the idea that a real person is looking at a trusted screen. The moment a piece of software makes that purchase instead, well, you get a huge trust gap for the merchant, for the bank, and most importantly, for you. So, to solve this exact problem, on September 16th, 2025, Google, along with this huge coalition of over 60 partners, announced a new open standard, and they're calling it the Agent Payments Protocol, or AP2 for short.
And this right here is the key thing to understand. AP2 is not just another way to pay, it's not a new PayPal or a new credit card, it's way more fundamental. Think of it like HTTP for the web. It's a foundational, universal language that's designed from the ground up for AI agents to make transactions securely and build trust. So, how in the world does AP2 actually build this new foundation of trust? Well, it does it by giving definitive, provable answers to three really core questions that pop up the instant an AI tries to buy anything. And here they are, the three pillars of what they're calling agentic trust. First up, authorization. Was the agent even allowed to do this in the first place? Then, authenticity. Does this purchase actually match what the user really wanted? And finally, accountability. Hey, if something goes sideways, who's on the hook? AP2 is literally built to answer these questions using cryptographic proof. The real genius of AP2, the secret sauce, lies in its main innovation. This series of cryptographically signed digital contracts that the protocol simply calls mandates. Okay, so it all kicks off when you, the user, digitally sign what's called an intent mandate. This is what captures your big picture goal, and this is crucial, your rules. Something like, go buy those concert tickets, but don't you dare spend a penny over $100. This is the green light, the pre-authorization that lets the agent start working for you. Next in line is the cart mandate, and it uses this really clever two-step signing process. First, the merchant signs it, which locks in the final price and all the items in the cart. Then, and only then, is that locked-in cart presented back to you, or to your agent, for the final approval signature. It's a guarantee that what you see is exactly what you'll pay for. No surprises. And the last piece of the puzzle is the payment mandate. Now, its main job is to act like a little flag for the bank or the payment network. It basically shouts, hey, an AI agent was involved in this one. And that gives the whole financial system vital context to do much smarter risk and fraud analysis. And here's why all this really matters. When you string them all together, these three mandates create this perfect, unbroken, cryptographically secure chain of evidence for every single transaction. From your first idea to the final payment, every single step is documented and verifiable. But look, a protocol is only as powerful as the number of people who actually use it. And this is where things get really interesting, because this isn't just some Google pet project. It's a massive global coalition all working together to make this the new standard. Just take a look at this list. You've got the heavy hitters, payment networks like MasterCard, wallets like PayPal, huge enterprise platforms like Salesforce, major merchants, and even key players from the Web3 world like Coinbase and the Ethereum Foundation. By making this an open standard, the idea is to stop any one company from owning the future of AI commerce. This isn't just a proposal, it's a full-blown movement. And this quote from PayPal's developer blog really tells you exactly why they're all in. They're planning to feed these new mandate artifacts, all that cryptographic proof, directly into their fraud detection engines. For them, it makes the entire system safer and gives merchants much stronger protection against disputes. It's a win-win. And what's really crucial here is that AP2 doesn't care how you pay. It's built to be a universal authorization layer that works across everything, from your regular credit cards and bank transfers all the way to cryptocurrencies and stablecoins. It's the bridge that's finally connecting traditional finance with the new Web3 economy.
So, what kind of future does all this new plumbing actually unlock? Well, it sets the stage for a really fundamental shift in how we interact with, well, all of commerce. You see, right now, we live in a pull economy. We have to actively search for stuff, browse around, and pull items into our shopping cart. We do all the work. We're moving to a push economy, where we just state what we want, our intent, and our agents go out and fulfill it, pushing the results, like the concert tickets or the booked vacation, right back to us.
And this opens the door to some incredible stuff. Think about event-driven purchases. Your agent just buys tickets the instant your favorite band announces a tour. No more frantic clicking. Or what about agent-to-agent negotiation, where your travel agent literally talks to the airline's agent and the hotel's agent to build the perfect trip for you? It could even enable a true machine-to-machine economy, where, say, a research agent pays a data agent tiny little micropayments for every single fact it looks up.
But you knew there had to be a but, right? With all of this incredible automated power comes one giant new challenge: accountability.
So let's say your agent makes a mistake. It buys the wrong thing, it overspends, maybe it gets tricked. Who should be responsible? Who pays for that? AP2 is amazing because it can prove with certainty exactly what happened thanks to that audit trail. But the bigger legal and social questions of who's on the hook when an agent goes rogue, well, those questions are really just getting started.